On today's Daily Slab, we are going to be talking about Yordan's miraculous year and a half. We're also going to be talking about an interesting color discrepancy on some new Bowman cards, and we are going to check out one of the coolest cards I wish I could see. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's Daily Slab. Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab. I am Nate, and the trender for today is Yordan Alvarez. So if you watched the Dinging Corners episode from last Saturday, this will be a bit of a repeat, but for those of you that don't watch both, I still wanted to get that information out there because it is interesting to me. So Yordan Alvarez, in the last year and a half, since the start of the 2022 season, has put up a 178 WRC plus, weighted runs created plus. And that is where it takes into consideration his park, league factors, everything to give a value over replacement player. Replacement player is at 100. So if they had 100 WRC plus, they are a replacement player. 101 is 1% better than a league average hitter. 102, 2% better. Or 100 is a league average, not replacement player. A league average hitter. So 102 is 2% better. 178 is 78% better than the league average hitter in the last year and a half for Yordan. So he has been incredible. His second best hitter in baseball in a year and a half since the start of the 2022 season. And not only has he been incredible, but his 185 WRC plus last year is better than the best seasons from David Ortiz and Edgar Martinez. Edgar Martinez was close, 182, but better than both those guys, the two best DHs of all time. And the reason I bring that up is because while Yordan does play a lot of left field, he has played 282 games at DH in his career compared to 129 games in left field. And this isn't just like, in his younger years, well, he's 25 right now, going to be 26, but in his age 22, 23 season, whatever you might say, he was playing a lot of DH and didn't play left field. Nope, he has played more DH than left field every single season, including this one, in which he has had 31 games at DH and 22 games in left field. So, he is more of a DH than he is an outfielder, so I bring up Edgar Martinez and David Ortiz, the two best DHs of all time, and yet neither of them had a season in which they had a WRC plus as good as Yordan Alvarez's at 185. So he's had a better season than the best DHs ever, and he's been the best hitter, or second best hitter in baseball behind Aaron Judge in the last year and a half. And in that time, or in the last year, what has happened to his refractor auto PSA 10? It's only gone up 28%, despite being the second best hitter in baseball, and despite, while being a DH more than he is left fielder, still playing left field. He's not a full-time DH. So it's not like he should have that, negative bump to just being a DH, right? He still plays the outfield. And yet you can see the proof in the pudding. Only up 28%. Yes, it is up. Yes, it is up, but it's only 28%, and it's only at $636. And the reason that's important is because Jackson Holliday, Anthony Volpe, and Elly De La Cruz all have card sales of their refractor auto, it's numbered to $4.99 PSA 9s, that are at or above the last sale for Yordan Alvarez. We're talking about guys who have either not hit well in the majors in Volpe or not made the majors at all, even though Elly De La Cruz is excellent in AAA and Jackson Holliday has been the best hitter of the minors through A-ball and high A. They still have not made the major leagues, whereas Yordan Alvarez has been the second best hitter in baseball for a year and a half. And so if you're looking at it and you say, yes, but the DH does matter. Yes, those are shortstops. I get it. But we're talking about the second best hitter in baseball. We're not talking about a very good hitter. We're talking about the second best hitter in all of baseball, and his prices have barely moved. It's a conundrum to me. I imagine it's a conundrum to you as well. Doesn't make much sense, but it's the name of the game we're living in, and I guess I just have to live with it. But man, would I love to see Yordan prices move a little bit more than 28% in a year and a half. All right, next up is our post of the day, and you can see this Wemby short print right here next to another Wemby short print. And obviously you got the 22 sales there, average price $460. I ripped 5 cases of this on Friday. We only hit 1. So it is definitely a hard hit, right? No doubt about it. So the price is justified. Obviously, he will have NBA cards come out, and these prices will likely drop. But neither here nor there. Hard hit right now. What I want to bring up your attention, not necessarily the sale, even though that might be ridiculous, is that one on the left, very white jersey. One on the right, very darkened gray, kind of see-through jersey. And the one I pulled was like the one on the right. I assumed that was what the card was like, but you have cards that are actually kind of full. So what happened here? And this is more of the important question. What happened here with Topps? Did they put him in late? Was Wemby a late addition to this product? Is that why it was delayed for a couple months, and then they decided after the autos to put in a short print anyways? Because I'm very confused as to why they would still put in, cards that are clearly not what the card is supposed to look like. Because if there are cards that ended up with him in a white jersey on the one side, then there shouldn't be cards that ended up like the one on the right side. And so I'm somewhat confused as to why they would let this happen, especially with the top chase guy, right? People are chasing Wemby. Why wouldn't you make sure that card specifically is good to go, especially with the Wemby autos being redemptions? Like, if those are redemptions, then that's the only Wemby you can pull out of a case on release day. Doesn't make much sense to me, but I don't run Fanatics. I don't run Topps, so what do I know? And then lastly, in what's hot, what's not, I've got a little fun thing for you. So, have you ever seen a card, but not seen the card, seen like a report of a card or whatever? We'll get into what I'm trying to say here in a little bit. And been like, wow, I wish I could see that card. Wow, I never knew that card existed type of thing. Because that happened to me recently. I was looking up LeBron 2003 Exquisite Rookie Patch Autos to 99 BGS 8.5. And I clicked on the pop report on Card Ladder. And what did I notice? But PSA has 110. 110 of an 2003 Exquisite RPA out of 99 of LeBron. 1 PSA 10. I did not know that existed. Now, I'm not huge into early 2000s basketball. I don't look it up all the time. I don't do a ton of research into it. But I didn't know that card existed. I've never seen it in person. And as far as I know, it's never sold. And they don't have a price comp on it. On the gem rate thing, they'll give a price comp on, like, you see the PSA 8. Well, there's no price comp on the PSA 10. What we can say is that you see the BGS 9.5. There are 12 of those that have sold. And the price comp on that, the Card Ladder expected value, is $1.14 million. So the BGS 9.5, and there's 12 of them, is $1.14 million. How much is the PSA 10 going to be? And if it did sell, would it set the record for the largest card sale ever? Because I'm kind of curious. I don't know if it would, but part of me thinks maybe it could. I don't know, but I would love to see it. And I would love to know what kind of cards you guys have noticed out there that you haven't seen but you know exist and would love to see. Drop a comment down below of what you'd like to see, because this exquisite PSA 10, I'd love to see that, because you see a lot. You see BGS 8.5s, PSA 8s, PSA 7s, whatever it might be, but a PSA 10 pop 1, that's pretty amazing, and I would love to see that. All right, one last thing. If you enjoy market reports, if you enjoy a synopsis of the entire market over the last month, you can check out SlabStox new market report on 1:37pm.com. The Gary V owned company. We do a little market report for them every month, and then Aaron goes on with Lou from Card Talk and does a video with him. But that comes out every month, and we just had our May release come out. So if you want to check that out, you can go over to 1:37pm.com right now and look up the SlabStox monthly market report, and you will be able to find that there. Always a good read, and let us know what you think. All right, thank you everyone for watching today's Daily Slab. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.